Hi team, this is Peter Fortuna for the University of Phoenix IT 200 Digital Skills for the 21st Century. This is week 1 presentation software comparison, facilitator video tips and notes. In this assignment, you're supposed to create a matrix comparing 5 features of presentation software. You can get an idea of features by looking at websites or links like these. And we list 4 links you can look at. Using these 5 features that you have selected, compare 2 presentation programs. Include a brief reflection on how the programs meet or fail to meet your expectations. You can choose a delivery format, a Venn diagram, or a one-page summary in a word processing document, or application, I should say. And then you can submit your assignment. At the bottom, you'll see some resources and a link to a document that I created, BIS 200 Week 1, Compare Presentation Software, PowerPoint, and this is the document. So what I did is I added at the slide notes what the instructions said. So going to be comparing 2 presentation programs. You may want to watch, especially video 3, Present Like Steve Jobs, to get an idea of the recommended use of slide deck applications like PowerPoint, and how to avoid death by PowerPoint on a TED Talk. So the 2 programs that I selected was Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Sway. And for some reason, the text printed out in whites, the notes. Okay, so let's see if I can fix it using the desktop app. So if you didn't see what I did, this is Microsoft PowerPoint Online, and it's a limited application, right? It's a cloud application with not the full feature set. So I clicked editing and I clicked open on desktop app or open in desktop app, and then I'm gonna leave this open, but I could actually close it. I'm leaving it open so I can demonstrate, hopefully, that you can actually see here on the slide deck that I'm here online on the title deck or the title slide. And now I've moved to the second slide, and notice now that the desktop app, PowerPoint, the full application, is indicating that I am now online on the second slide. So PowerPoint is now connected to your cloud account with University of Phoenix. And if you installed through University of Phoenix and registered your Microsoft Office through University of Phoenix, you'll notice that this belongs to you at University of Phoenix. So again, everything you do in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, if you've connected it to your University of Phoenix account, can be seen or tracked by the University of Phoenix. Or if you did this with your, say, IBM desktop or laptop, say you're an employee at IBM, well now, if you use your IBM desktop or laptop with your IBM software from IBM, your Microsoft Office, you'll have the same thing. This is a Mac, and I'll show you what Word looks like in class. It's a little different, but it's still the same. So the 2 programs, again, that I'm looking at, I'm going to be doing 5 matrices or 5 areas, and I'm saying Does the app have a desktop version, a full-blown desktop version? Does the application have a cloud or online application or version? With the application, can we collaborate? Can I work with others? Can I work with others in different locations? Maybe even at different times? These terms might be known as co-authoring, where you and I can work on a document at the same time at different locations. Remote work, where I can work on a document at home with colleagues at work, right? And then asynchronous or synchronous collaboration. Do we have to work on it at the same time, or can you do your part whenever you want and I do my part whenever I want? The next area was social media. Does the application have a built-in connection to social media? For instance, this application, I can click share. I can get links, or I can share with people. So that allows me to share, but does it have a built-in social media? Can I just click post to Facebook? That kind of stuff. And then assets. Does it have an asset library? Does it have music, slides, like template slides, templates for slides? Does it have videos? Can you insert assets? So again, this is Mac, but here's a little sampling of what you'll see on your PC too. So I have shapes, I have icons, I have smart art, and I have clip art. I also have pictures that I can get from my browser, or my photos on my desktop, stock images, or images online. So that's what it's meant by assets. And so then I created a little table, and I said, according to those 5 areas, and I probably should add a note, right? Scale is 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest and 1 the lowest, or 0, I guess. So 0 to 10. And of course, nothing's really probably should be a 10. I did 10 for easy math, but you know, create your rating system if you want, and then tally them up. So here's what here is where I would include the brief reflection on the programs if it fails to meet your expectations. So to me, Sway's awesome, but because it doesn't have a desktop version, that means you can only use it when you're connected to the internet, and that could be a problem for a business. However, the PowerPoint application has both online and desktop, so that's a huge plus. However, PowerPoint's cloud version has limited feature set. It's still pretty great, pretty awesome, so I gave it an 8.5. While Sway is entirely built to share and collaborate with anyone online. Both of them have great collaborations. I gave them a 10, but again, Sway, you can only work with it online. I probably should put down PowerPoint a little bit on the 10 because it doesn't actually embed or work as easily as Sway does. So I just took 2 points off because you can share it, but you can't really embed it like the Sway, and I'll show that in class. And then as far as assets, they're basically the same. They seem to use the same data sources for photos, images, and the like that you can install. But that's a quick rundown on how to complete the assignment. If you have any questions, go ahead and reach out to me. This is Peter Fortuna for the University of Phoenix, and this is BIS 200. See you folks in class.